G'day guys, Chef Guy Turland here, and today I'm going to teach you 5 steps to get the perfect crispy skin on your salmon this Christmas. The first step is to always choose sustainable seafood. Look for the MSC blue tick and blue sign to make sure that your salmon is sustainable and it is caught in the correct way. Your second step is to make sure that you dry that skin really well, and you can do that in 2 ways. You can use some kitchen towel or a clean cloth and just dab and dry that skin until it's really dry, just using a little bit of pressure. You can also throw it in the fridge uncovered for 20 minutes to half an hour, and the fridge will air dry that skin, making sure that your skin is crispy once it hits the pan. Your third step is to rub a little bit of olive oil on top of your salmon skin. Not too much, not too little, just a little bit, enough to cover it. So pour some olive oil on the skin, and then using your hand or a brush, just make sure it's evenly coated. Your fourth step is to make sure that you season your salmon really well with some salt. So we're going to season the skin and the flesh side, and what this does is when we put our skin side of the salmon into a hot pan, that salt is going to absorb some of that liquid to make sure that our skin is dry and our skin goes super crispy. Step 5, it's all about pressure. A little bit of pressure, not too much, not too little. We're going to add a little bit of olive oil into a hot pan. We're then going to add in our salmon skin side down. What will happen naturally is as that salmon hits that heat, the protein is going to shrink and pull away from itself. But we want to put a little bit of pressure on top of that salmon, making sure that the skin is keeping contact with that oil, with that heat, and with that pan, because that's where the crispy salmon is going to come from. So you can use a fish weight if you're a little bit fancy. You can also just use some ramekins or a offset spatula just to press that salmon down. And there you have it, guys. 5 simple tips to make sure that you have crispy skinned salmon every single time. Thank you so much, guys. Leave some comments below. Tell us what you think. Give this recipe a crack, and make sure that when you buy beautiful seafood, you buy sustainable, you look after our environment, and you look for that beautiful blue tick.